Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this episode of the Note Closer Show. As always, Scott Carson, excited to be with you here. It is a cool, chilly Friday here in the office. I thought what a great way to wrap up this week. And with talking and sharing a few of the nuggets that you can be doing this weekend or on the weekend in your note business. And this episode probably tailored more towards those that are working full time. They have a full time job. They're not 100% in the note business. And we've got a great group of students that are still working full time that are doing this as their side hustle. You know, they got their 10 to 15 hours a week to work on different things. And the weekend is when they get a lot of that done. So some of the things that are really great things to be doing on the weekend. First thing and foremost that you can do is writing your email that goes out to your database. Now, with the beauty of email service providers like MailChimp and Infusionsoft, you can spend some time on a Saturday or Sunday or Friday evening or another time slot during the weekend to pre-write your email that goes out on a Sunday night. And honestly, the best open rates that we see are always Sunday night between 6 and like 8 p.m. And if you're going to post anything social media-wise, doing the same thing roughly 7, 8, or 9 p.m. on a Sunday night. Now, why is that? Well, think about it for a second. A lot of people are going to be laying in bed Sunday night or they'll be finishing up with something before the HBO series comes out, or they're watching something at night if they get the kids ready for after dinner. And 7 p.m. to 8, 9 o'clock is when they start looking at their phones to see what they missed over the weekend, what they need to focus on. You know, so they start getting that kind of pain in their belly as they're starting to think about what they've got to go back to on Monday. So spending time on the weekend prepping for your email blast is the first thing. I think that's one of the most powerful things. And I'm a big proponent of this. Is when we do it. I try to get my emails prepped before Sunday rolls around. I try to have it done by Friday afternoon. Really, the time slot that I do very little marketing is Friday after 3 o'clock. Friday after 3 o'clock, most people are checked out, ready to go home, whether they're leaving for a longer weekend or just ready to get the heck out of Dodge. Now, social media posting is great, but an email blast after 3 o'clock, I think, is useless. Now, second thing that you can be doing that falls in line with that email is setting up pre-writing your email that can go out to asset managers, secondary marketing professionals. You know, if you're pulling a list from some of the sources that we teach in some of our workshops, that's a great thing to pull those lists together and pre-write an email that's going to go out Tuesday and Thursday. And like I said, using MailChimp or Infusionsoft or Aweber or some other sort of CRM tool, you can pre-schedule those things to go out effectively while you're at the office. Now, when do you want your email that goes out to asset managers? You probably want to go out somewhere around 11 o'clock their time on Tuesday, or 2 or 3 o'clock their time later in the afternoon, and flip-flop that for Thursday to send a follow-up one to those that didn't open the email. Now, you don't have to rewrite a new email. You can literally send the same email, just send it at a different time, because if they didn't read it the first time, hey, guess what? They're not going to recognize it the second time around that you've already sent it. So that's the big thing that we see. If you can pre-write that, pre-schedule it, you're going to see somewhere around an 18 to 24% open rate between the two emails, and then go from there. Now, one of the really effective ways of helping us work on the weekends, smart, if you got some spare time, is the use of using LinkedIn. Now, if you go to LinkedIn, you're sitting around, maybe you're at the mall, you're waiting on your husband, waiting on your wife, whatever, waiting on the kids. If you're sitting there and on your phone, you might as well jump over to LinkedIn profile and go and do a quick little search and type in special assets or secondary marketing managers. And then looking for like secondary connections, and then just literally connecting with those asset managers. You may want to write a simple message in your notepad. Hey, just wanted to see what you had in your books as portfolio. Would love to see what you have available that we can buy. I'm buying for my own portfolio. Something simple like that. Something you can simply copy paste into the little message box on LinkedIn as you're sending a direct message to people. It's a very effective thing. Copy paste, you knock out 100 a night if you're sitting there in an hour for the most part. You know, not that difficult to do. It takes less than a minute per post. Just spend some time to go through that, and that's a great way to kind of market. I've had some really great banking relationships by reaching out to asset managers from the comfort of my own couch, or waiting at the mall for somebody to come out of a changing room or something like that. Great way to do it. Now, another great thing to do as well, you may want to do on the weekends, and this works for everybody in real estate, is if you're marketing something, you have an open house, you're a realtor, or you got a promo going on for a mortgage broker, you're trying to hit some sales goals, it's the week before Valentine's. You may want to start marketing some things, setting up your Buffer accounts or your Hootsuite or your Sprout accounts, your social media kind of mass sharing files, so that you can maximize your weekend, maximize your week. Not just the weekend, but the week. Think about that. Valentine's Day is Thursday. It's a great opportunity for you to set up the 4 things that you love about Valentine's week, or the 4 things you love about your spouse. Trust me, it's a great idea if you really want to get some brownie points with your spouse. What you may also want to do as well this weekend is go ahead and book your reservations for Thursday night, so that you're not like, oh my God, it's Thursday night, I don't have a reservation Thursday night. Trust me, go ahead and book it now. You'll be a lot happier to do that, and spend a little time this weekend, living Valentine's weekend. If you want to, go on and getting some roses, or scheduling roses to be delivered to the restaurant on your behalf. That goes a long way. And if you're a lucky guy or gal, you may need to want to go book that hotel reservation afterwards. So, a little fun after the hour. But what I'm getting at is, it's okay to have fun. A weekend, you bust your ass, whether you're working for yourself or you're working for a job. It's okay to have some fun this weekend. Just share what you're doing. If you're going for tacos, you're eating your first breakfast taco out there, you're going out and Torchy's or one of your places for brunch with the family, share it. People enjoy that interesting aspect of the fact that you're not a robot. I'm not a robot. Yes, I'm not a robot. All right, that's all I do is not. Share something interesting to get going on in your life. Whether life is up or down, hey, it's okay to go ahead and share that. Hey, we went and did this weekend. I'm going to a concert, or I'm hanging out. Like Steph is getting ready to head to Dallas tomorrow, on her way to Dallas, go pick up some cats to rescue. Hopefully she's sharing that, because people want to see that interesting things in your life. Now, one of the things that we're planning to is, I'm literally looking at my calendar. Shane in my office here is already planning for the week. We've already got posts that are going out today. Post a little post throughout the weekend. Things that'll share. You know, that's the important thing. People really will look at your stuff, but they're going to look more so come Sunday night more than anything else. Saturday will be busy. Friday night, they're probably not watching this. Probably at happy hour, margarita madness for the most part. But those basic things: 1, pre-writing your email to go out Sunday night to your database. 2, pre-scheduling, pre-writing your email that goes out Tuesday, Thursday to the asset managers. 3, planning your social media to post throughout the week is a good thing to do. Now, I always try to have ours for the previous week before done by the Friday before. And that way I know, hey, we're covered. And then periodically as things pop up through the week, I'll, hey, add to our Buffer account. Or, hey, let's make sure and get this posted to Twitter, or it's the YouTube, or to LinkedIn. Those things will come up. But the thing that's most important is take a look. If you don't have anything else to post about, you're not happy about Valentine's Day and being single, hey, where do the singles go to mingle? You know, it might be something like that, or help you fall in love with the returns this weekend. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Or fall in love with notes this next Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the virtual note buying workshop. Yeah, I come up with this fun, stupid things like that, but those are what keeps people seeing me. It's what keeps me on their mind, or I stay in front of them. Like, I literally just got finished recording a podcast, and the guy's like, oh yeah, have you been doing podcasts for like 7-8 years? I'm like, 2 years. The reason he thought that, though, because he'd seen all the other stuff that we're doing marketing on a regular basis, not just for the note business, but where we were headed, traveling, things we were doing, and just the fun. If you can't have fun at what you're doing, don't do it. Nobody wants to do something that they hate. And the best thing I can tell you is, if you are disliking what you're doing, spend a little time this weekend to recharge your batteries, whether it's going to a movie and unwinding for 2 hours. I'm literally going through a 2-day class Saturday, Sunday online with our buddy Merrill Chandler. I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be probably posting some things up throughout the weekend from that I'm learning from his credit weaponization class. Or how to get more effable, more fundable this weekend. So if you're sitting there getting ready to head out of the office, you're trying to kill the last few minutes of your day, you're sitting here watching this weekend, or listening to this on a replay, take some time, take 2 hours, take 3 hours, spend a little time, 2 hours on Saturday, 2 hours on Sunday. I know you got to get yard work done. I know you got to get other things done. But for many of you guys are in the frozen tundra. Still, it's cold outside. You're not going to be outside some more. So if you're bored, there's some things you can do. Pre-write your email, pre-write your asset manager blast, and spend a little time on LinkedIn connecting with asset managers. And then pre-plan your week. So really kind of 4 things that you can do on the weekend. And these are effective things that you can do. Pre-set it all up, go to work. As things respond, you can control the conversations specifically with your database or your asset manager list via email back and forth. You get a few phone calls, great. Hey, take 5-10 minutes. It'll make it that much more worthwhile when you get things done. So I hope each and everybody has a wonderful weekend. If you're listening to this during the week, I hope you have a great week. Once again, always go check out our website at weekclosenotes.com. Check out all our back episodes, along with making sure to subscribe and leave us a review on iTunes or any of the other podcasting platforms. But otherwise, thank you so much, and we'll see you all at the top, everybody. Bye.